The Couch Deals are brought to you by the VLG Studio, the community for people with a story to tell.
You're now tuned in to the Couch Stealers Anime Podcast.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? You already know it's the Couch Stealers. It's the one and only Meister Mikey J.
And it's your boy AU. Sorry
Yeah.
we hit that break last week.
Mhm.
I was on vacation. I had to,
Lucky.
just go do that, handle some business.
Lucky.
Just live my life. Not luck, baby boy. You know what I mean? It ain't luck.
You had a monkey on your head.
It's a calculation.
A calculation. That's what it was.
Calculation.
Well, it seemed like a nice calculation. It seemed like y'all was having mad fun. So shout y'all out.
100%.
You had a monkey on your head. That's the only thing I
did. I did have a monkey on my head. It was fire.
Yo, man.
It took his fucking teeth out, though. That shit bugged me out a little bit.
Wait, what?
Monkeys bite, bro. And
They took its teeth out?
Yeah, my boy just had like the molars in the back, basically. But
gumming you down?
Yeah, because I mean, it kind of makes sense though, low key. Like if that's your business, that's your thing. You put monkeys on Tora's head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they charge you for them fucking pictures.
Because that's how they make their money.
No, I completely understand, but bro, like nigga, like $1 in Dominican pesos is like 18 cents, nigga. Like,
dang,
it's terrible. So like they charging you USD, so the niggas is making bread, bro. Like, you get a few pictures, bro, you're gonna be all right. But my point being is, nigga, you take out the monkey teeth. If that motherfucker biting people, bro, that's your business.
Yeah,
that monkey in itself probably costs some thousands of dollars.
I just hope they did it humanely. That's all.
Definitely didn't. They ripped that little nigga teeth out. That's why he gumming to this day. He fighting back.
I was hoping it wouldn't be that, but I was thinking that. But yo, man,
yeah.
What you catch on? I'll come to you and say I finally got on Bleach. I finally finished Bleach. So
oh my god, yeah. Let's start there. Go ahead, because I've been fucking waiting.
So I got a couple thoughts. I the power level for me right now is interesting for specifically Yhwach because he ripped the soul out of everybody. Put that shit in the soul box. So ripped the soul out of everyone and powered himself up. But he still, I still don't feel like he's gonna win. I feel like if he wins, he's gonna win on some like unnecessary extraness. But I wish we saw the rest of what happened. I feel kind of tight that they left it there. But Ichigo's gonna.
They gave us clues.
I feel like
what could happen.
Is Ichigo gonna be the Soul King? Don't tell me. But like, I feel like something is gonna happen where, and I don't think Squad Zero should lose. I'm Squad Zero's not upsetting me, but this is how Bleach goes. Where it's like,
nah, bro, they got hold in the manga.
Yeah, I was about to say it's starting to feel that way here. I don't like the way. I don't like.
It's okay in the anime. In the manga, they got hold bad. So like they did their thing. It looks way better than it does in the manga. I'm satisfied with Squad Zero and everything.
Yeah,
I'm completely 100% satisfied because this was a big miscalculation in the manga. So a lot of fans are happy to see it kind of rectified here.
This is rectification.
Yes,
is that a word? That's a word, right?
I don't know, but I know what you meant.
That it was that. So when I think about, because I didn't read the manga,
they look good here.
I know they look good, and I like the powers. I love when my man was like, the dude who created Zanpakuto was like, "Yo, look, man, it can't be a real sword if it ain't got a scabbard. I can't make a scabbard for this thing." Like, that part was, I really enjoyed the dialogue. Watching, I actually went back and rewatched the episode that we did when we thought they blew Shorty's head off. So I rewatched that episode and I picked it up from there, and it felt a lot more, for me at least. I was able to get a lot more out of the dialogue, in the conversations, in the fights and everything. Because Bleach, everybody in Bleach is cold for their dialogue, for sure. So I give them credit there, but it also kind of painted a nice little picture for like where Squad Zero really sees themselves, because we saw them as teachers. We didn't see them getting busy. You know what I mean?
I mean, how could they not? Like, I don't know. It just they're bro. Like, they guard the Soul King.
Mm-hmm. They gotta have their thing.
Like they gotta be able to get crazy. So yeah, I mean, like I said, they got hold in the manga. I think you should definitely rewatch at least those chapters just to see what I mean.
Wait, you want me to rewatch the episodes or read the chapters?
No, read Sorry, rewatch. My bad. Listen, I'm still sick if y'all haven't heard this. So like, I haven't been getting the best amount of sleeps, but
I was just so confused.
I got some. I'm confused too.
You didn't. What was I supposed to do?
Reread those chapters, or just read the chapters. Sorry,
read the chapters.
Yeah, read the chapters, please. And you'll see what I'm saying. Yeah, I think you'll really understand how bad they got hold. So they do look good.
So and I like the powers. I like the way that they have. I love the dynamic between Yhwach and dudes forgetting
my boy.
Yeah. Playhouse Mickey. No, what's it called? Paint Mickey.
that my boy said, bro. How many times I gotta tell you to stop using
saying
my
name?
That's why I don't name out your fucking mouth. Sorry,
that was good.
I had to.
No, that was good. That was good. That was good. I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting that for some reason. Magic Mickey. That was what I was thinking of. I think it's Magic Mickey. Whatever the game was where he had the paint.
I know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was like black and white, right?
Yeah. Epic Mickey. Thank you, Google. Epic Mickey. That's what it was. We had the giant like paintbrush. I love the fact he could take powers away. His power is dope. His power is really dope. I also think he's playing with his food a little bit. I think he's trying to teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need to be teaching him a lesson. He just needs to fight him. And I think he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to kill you." I was like, "Bro, you probably should have done that a little while ago." See him playing with his food. He's playing with his food.
I mean, but can you blame this nigga? Like, this
no, yes,
is really a monster.
No, I can.
He's a monster.
I definitely can.
Yeah, he's a monster. But yeah, he's definitely playing with his food. I don't know. I there's more I want to say, but you know, when Bleach is finally said and done and over with, there'll be other things I can go back and talk about because there's so many other connecting things that will happen in the upcoming episodes. So I don't want to go back and try to make those connections right now, spoil some shit because you in it now.
I'm in it. I'm in it now, and I appreciated getting a little bit. Like I said, I'm glad I went back and rewatched the previous episode. I might have to start doing that as like common trend because I know I've been reading a couple of people do that. They go back and like read
the episode before.
Yeah, like I think it just to solidify because I think I spend the first maybe 3 minutes of an episode unless something crazy happened, being like, all right, so what happened again?
I do that a lot with JJK.
Yeah, JJK is one that you kind of got to, outside of this last episode, because ain't nobody. We gonna get to that one because that.
Well, we gonna get to that.
Yes.
But yeah, I definitely gotta do that with JJK. First and foremost, like, I am far from an idiot. Those powers are definitely fucking confusing at first glance. Trying to figure out everybody's curse energy and what they can do, like, nah, that shit. Just they are still explaining Gojo's ability to me. So like, nah, bro, you ain't about to sit here. I gotta go back and rewatch some episodes to figure out what the fuck is going on.
I laugh because there's definitely like certain times where I get exactly what you mean, where it's like it feels almost like this. When you look at someone's like power and they explain it and what it does, they'll also add another little wrinkle in like a couple episodes later and be like, oh yeah, he could do this too. Oh yeah, he could do that too. Oh yeah, they could do that too. She can actually do this.
Like, oh, you didn't know about that? You dumb motherfucker. Like,
let me explain it real quick. And so I get that definitely from like JJK. So like rewatching Bleach, that episode before and then going into like the last few, I thought was really well done. I just feel, can they please like Bambi, please leave her alone. I love Bambi now. I didn't love Bambi at first because she split my man in half like a grilled cheese. But I love Bambi now because this is bad. This is bad. And they doing the angle and everything, trying to make it all seem seductual and everything.
It's terrible.
Sensual seduction type joint. But it when I watched it, I was and then just mashing the head and I love when you're dead, Bambi. I was like, oh my goodness. Also, I did not expect Lil Miggy Chin to have a little moment of hers. I know now I can kind of see why you mentioned liking her the most.
Yep.
Even though she got a Miggy Chin.
Yeah. She definitely got a Miggy Chin. The other ones just seemed like she just seemed the most serious about the situation. I think that was a part of her attitude, like not her attitude, but her personality. But I think she also was just the most logical about it all. Like, for example, when Ichigo first shows up, it's like, no wonder we got our asses beat, nigga. That's the number one special threat. Y'all niggas acting like he will not obliterate you. So yeah, nope. Migi Chin is the best.
I like having, Migi Chin and then Bad B or Baz
The
B.
fact that we're calling her as Migi Chin right now.
It's Migi Chin. No, it's Migi Chin.
We're all on the same page 100%, but it's still funny as all fuck.
Her chin looks like an Alaskan bullworm. Like, it's a Migi Chin. Straight out of Parasite. Her alien missed her ear too, and there was actually a dude in Parasite that ended up with a Migi Chin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure. I was like, I wasn't crazy about that. So that definitely feels like somebody owed it to somebody there. I don't know what came first, the Bleach Migi Chin there or Migi in Parasite. Whoever wrote it first, definitely got to give like a little ode.
Some ode to that, right?
Yeah, like I would think so, right? Because it's definitely an alien from Parasite that just missed her ear. Tell me I'm lying.
Oh my god, you're not.
But like having that moment with her and Baz B being like, "This is not how I'm going out." I appreciated it. Some Steinritters are just thrown in there to be fodder. Let's just call it like it is. But some Steinritters actually get character development, which I'm like, okay, I kind of like it. But
they don't have too long, unfortunately, to like make them. It's either you're a part of the story or you're not. You
got 26 of them bad boys.
There's a lot of them. A lot of them boys.
Some of them are definitely just thrown in for the fact that when they come in, hey, here's my little spiel. This is what I can do. It's really cool, right? Bang, you're dead. Thank you for showing up.
Love nigga.
Yeah.
Love nigga.
The one you hated.
Yeah, I hate that nigga. And I also felt like it was racist.
Black people can't be cherubims? Hold up. What do you mean? Black people can't be cherubims? They can't be Black Cupid?
Not in Bleach, bro. They be making some of the black characters in Bleach like fucking crazy.
No, well, I mean, that's a fact, because there's one Steinrenner where every time he comes up, I just say it's racist, because that's just as racist as it gets. 100%. Like, they changed Jink's color for this. I thought we were past all of this.
Oh, man.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like some of the Steinritters are cool, and some of them are, like you said, if they're in the story, they're in the story for a reason. If they're not, they're just fodder. But him sucking them dry like he was Cell from the heavens, like it didn't sit right with me. It just didn't. Like, it just,
bro. My boy said from ashes to ashes. It just proceeded to beam them up, Scotty. It was terrible. We are on the same absolute page, but bro, there's casualties of war sometimes, nigga.
Don't do that.
He going for everything. He going for all the people that died before him. He said this for everybody.
See, that sounds very Jaegerist of you there. I feel like that's a little Jaegerist. Wasn't expecting that out of you, AU.
But he's not killing the world. He's just killing the Soul
ones
Society.
That follow him. Well, yeah, it is everybody in the Soul Society.
Yeah, that's it. Every right, nigga, they was at war. Like the war just didn't end.
Rain Hellfire type joint. But my thing about it is, you can't tell them, obviously, because you saw it on their faces. They're like,
yeah,
yo, master.
He's like, Your Majesty, are you Your Majesty? Your Majesty.
Yo, what you doing?
Can I take a second, please, to talk to you, Your Majesty? Because, like, I don't know if I signed up for this, Your Majesty. Nah, we was gonna have a conversation. That's a fact. You about to drain me dry, nigga. You ain't telling me.
Yo, that's crazy. You're not gonna believe me dry. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I feel like with Yhwach, and I feel like with the character that he is, he's someone that I can't put him on the same tier, obviously, of Aizen, because Aizen is he's the number one villain in Bleach still, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yhwach is,
yes.
He's good, but he's not Aizen.
Yhwach is definitely the, like, end-all, be-all. He's the main villain. You know what I mean? Like, he is the last villain. He's the big boss, the final boss. But Aizen will forever be the number one villain for Bleach for me. Yeah. There's no way. No way. We're on the same page. I'm happy to hear that.
Because I feel like Yhwach, while he's doing everything he set out to do, gotta give credit where credit is due. He's kind of doing everything he set out to do.
That's called patience.
Yeah, but he doesn't feel it feels like menacing is not the right word. It just feels like his whole reason for doing this is, I know it's gonna sound bad saying one note because it's genocide, but like it's a little one note where we are coming from a villain like Aizen that was so calculated and so cold, and everything about him led to something else, like butterfly effect style. Like one little hey, come here, you look really nice, turns into whatever the chick Momo was. So you know what I mean? Like it turns into like a going from someone that was had so many steps to their plan to someone that is so, I guess, efficient.
Yeah.
Feels like it doesn't have the same, I don't want to say emotional attachment, but it doesn't have the same feel.
You also got you had a long ride with Aizen. You know what I mean?
Very long. Very long.
1,000-Year Blood War is not that long. So I do think that comes into play for some piece of it, but I do agree with you. Again, it felt like coming from Aizen to him, it just like, it's like the same way you're trying to describe it, but there's something I can't put my finger on as to why Aizen just felt way more of a villain than Yhwach.
Yeah. I mean, part of it is also, I think it's twofold. One, Yhwach, outside of his big moment to this point is what? Killing the Yamamoto. Would you say?
Yes.
That's his biggest moment to this point.
I mean, he also was calculated enough, bro, to get into, the spirit realm.
Agreed. And so there's something there, but I still think when I think of like an iconic moment, or I think of like a villain, you think of one big thing they did, the one thing that set everything in motion.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Or at least rises them to that occasion. And so in this case, it's his fight against Yamamoto. So up to this point, all he basically has shown me is that he can, steal everybody's soul and also do Law's room devil fruit power. Like that's kind of
oh my god, no.
Hey, listen, I saw it. He did. He threw it out of the cage and swapped places with it. That is room. That is ode to Oda, but that's what it is. But I mean, I don't know. Yhwach to me seems underwhelming is not the right word, but like I'm still expecting a little more. He's the second best villain but Bleach hasn't had many great villains, I don't think.
I mean, you didn't watch any of the fucking filler arcs, and I've told you a billion times, bro, they've got some great villains, and some of the best fights in Bleach are in the filler arcs. Hey, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I'm not saying shit. All I'm telling you is that you miss out on a lot.
It's just so low down on my priority watch list. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't have to lie to me. You don't have to do anything. I'm dead serious. I'm fine. Like I know the experiences that I got from them. I'm cool with it. I'm happy you're finishing Bleach. So,
I mean, I'm happy I'm finishing Bleach too. But every time we do talk about it, you do go into the fact that like you say like you got to get the best out of the filler arcs, and I'm always like I'm gonna do it, and I'm just always like, I'm watching something else. I can't always think about going back to the filler arcs, but I'll give you one. I'm gonna have to do like one filler arc per whatever. Like maybe do like one every other month or something. Just bang out a filler arc. I hope they're not like
I gotta
crazy.
Give you one. I gotta.
Yeah, like give me something I can just bang out the filler arc. But yo, so JJK, I want to go JJK next, just off the strength of
yes. Let's do it. Holy fucking shit!
Was that the best anime fight you've seen in the series? Yes, to this point.
That's a hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish you asked me that question before we did the pod because I would have loved to have rewatched that episode because I'm gonna rewatch it now when we get off so I can watch the new episode that just dropped.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying? That's how I do my rewatches. So I wish you asked me that. But obviously, like, holy shit, an amazing fight. They fucking murdered that. And I also loved, at least for me in my eyes, I felt like they definitely gave us exactly where Itadori is on like the food chain of like his skill level compared to like, those higher ranked motherfuckers. You get what
He's
I'm
just
saying?
not them busted for being the main character.
Yes, bro, because we saw him body that fucking like not so smart special grade.
The clever one.
Yeah, the clever one.
The clever grasshopper.
I mean, he was strong as shit, low key, but Itadori just he just smoked him. But then you see him get to this fight, and it's like, okay, he lost. Like he did everything he could, and if he didn't get help from Giga Nekomon, he would have lost even sooner, I think. So I think that was cool to see, and I also think they did an excellent job of showing where his ceiling is. You don't get that from a lot of fights sometimes. So, amazing fight. Animation was insane. I still think Blood Dude's power was not that fire. It felt like it was supposed to be a Kekkegen guy, and it was like, all right, like it was okay. But he obviously used it fucking well, and he's much smarter in battle than Itadori. So, amazing fight. Loved it.
I'll say that I loved it too. I put it as number 3 for me.
I still got Itadori and fucking what's the big dude's name? Can't even think. Toto. I still have their fight as like I think my number 1. That fight was just so amazing for me.
That fight is my number 2. The fight from the movie is my number 1. The fight from the movie is that's my best fight.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So I have this one as number 3. The blood power thing, I'll start there because I love the way they executed the blood power. And as someone who is religiously, weekly watching Gen V, you please get on that, good brother. Yo,
I don't know if I'm gonna watch that,
dude. I'll tell you right now, it feels like the closest thing to the Magicians since I've watched the Magicians.
Oh, stop it!
It does. Listen to me.
Why are we doing this?
Listen to me.
Let the Magicians rest in peace.
Let me finish because I want to get back to my JJK.
Fine, go.
All right, so it feels kind of like the Magicians without obviously the power or the magic because it's the world of the boys. But if the boys were to put something like the Magicians together for that world, it would be this because of the characters, because of the atmosphere, because of how their things that are happening in Gen V absolutely are going to come back up in the boys. Like it's not gonna. I don't know how much of the storyline that they want to do it.
So do I have to watch it?
I don't think you have to. I think you should. I don't think you have to, but I think you should.
I get where you're coming from that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I at least watch like the first 2 episodes because I think you'll get the gist of where this is going if you watch the first 2 episodes and then figure out where you want to go from there. But back to my JJK point, the blood power, seeing that done well, I very much appreciated that because like I said, I'm watching Gen V. One of the cool things about that fight, and I agree with you, Itadori was never going to win that fight. It lasted longer than it probably should have because of Giga Mekamon, but he was never going to win that fight. And it dawned on me when they were fighting squared up in the bathroom. That animation is why JJK is where it is at in the Pantheon right now. Why it's jumping so fast, so high up so fast. It is. Like, they're flying up the charts as far as how great of an anime this really is, especially from a shonen anime. How great of a shonen anime this is.
I mean, the choreography is also like genius as well.
Yeah, I saw it was from. I think somebody said it was from a movie.
Fights, the way they look, those fights are just like the hand-to-hand combat is just it's genius.
They was here. They got the hands. That looked a lot better if I had a camera on me. I ain't gonna hold you because I was like doing my thing. But no, seriously, like. Even the way that they choreographed and narrated the fight. My favorite part was when they hit the water and all his like blood beads fell. And they were like, bro, he don't know why they fell. He just said, all right, they fell. I got to figure something else out. That's the way he fights. And I was like, that is a perfect, you told me about this entire character, like what he is as a character and is the way he thinks
in a single moment.
It like I got it with his brothers. I got it with that. Like in a single moment, you told me everything I needed to know. So, and like I said, Itadori lost that fight, but I didn't think about it the way you talked about it. It gave us his ranking in the show. We've seen enough people and enough of this world to properly rank Itadori and it not feel like he's super OP because he's the MC.
Yes.
Which I love. I love that.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to say after that.
Nah, sorry, I was going on a rant.
No, not even that. It was genuinely. As soon as you were done, I just didn't know what to say. I kind of blinked for a second. So sorry.
Nah, you good, shouty. I just
did you watch the new episode?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to watch it. Like
Yeah.
I was trying to watch some stuff while I was at work, but I couldn't. There was way too much stuff happening.
They didn't. It's a good episode. It was a good episode. I wanted more, but it was a good episode. But yeah, I watched also. Wait, let me ask you this: did you catch Kingdom of Ruin?
I didn't. Like I said, I was trying to catch stuff while I was at work, but I couldn't.
You need to catch Kingdom of Ruin. Oh god, you go watch that first one, and you gonna be like, because I'm almost through the first episode of Shangri-La Frontier.
Word.
Bird person.
Shangri-La. Yes. Bird person. Okay.
I like Bird person.
Like, yeah, he's great. We love Bird person.
I just want to say, as far as this is concerned, I think that the character in the show, as far as Shangri-La Frontier is concerned, it's not what I thought it was going to be, because it's a little bit more. And I said this, two things. One, it's a little bit more slice of lifey than I expected AU to hop on. I was like, huh.
Yeah.
I was like,
I think it was just that nice little. You get to see him in his regular life as well as in the video game.
I hope they keep doing that.
I think they will. I think you get both of those things. So yeah, it was. Like I said, I'm really on it because I thought they did a really good job with the how everything looked in the worlds, and I also I like the character, I think, too. And I think they do a really good job of showing like where his skill level clearly is. You know, he's clearly, this man's a gamer. You know what I'm saying? But it was also really cool to see him figure that out based off of how he reacted to that new game, and seeing him work it out was pretty cool too. Like dude's about to fight a boss right now, and he won more than likely. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was, I don't know, it was just kind of dope. I like the way they're kind of doing it. It doesn't feel like Sword Art Online. You know what I mean?
It does, but it doesn't. It doesn't, and it doesn't in all the right ways.
Yeah, and like that's I said, people always like, from what I've read, a lot of people really, really appreciate the manga, and they say that this is basically like better than Sword Art Online. So we'll find out.
I have a good place for Sword Art Online because I watched Sword Art Online in a place in a time in my life where it was very much needed, and I went deep with
that first season. Oh my god! After that, bro, I was tight. I
went deep. I got through the first 2 seasons, and then I started when Kirito was like the what's it called, when he went to the new game and everyone kept mistaking him for the girl. That's that. I got that far. That's like, I guess, somewhat far. So I think that's like season 3 or something like that.
Well, I stopped soon as he went to that new world where he was like, I think he was like a fairy or something.
Yeah, no, the fairy one was cool. I don't know.
Just gonna do it.
The fairy world was okay. It was. I liked the fairy world because it felt exactly like Sword Art Online. They just gave him wings. Like, that's kind of what I liked about it.
I just couldn't do it. And the stakes felt different too.
The stakes were more focused on Asuna.
Yep.
Like that, but that's why I have I have a very great appreciation for Asuna as like an anime character, because I think that Asuna's, as far as like from what I've seen, even though she does kind of end up being the damsel in distress a few too many times, I think when she has to handle her business, but like with the Riza Hawkeye thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, like, because like she can defend herself, and like you kind of don't worry about her defending herself, but when it gets to a certain point, she has to have Kirito to come in. So that's why I'm just like, you don't worry about her defending herself, I think, in a way that you do sometimes with Orihime. Where like if Orihime has a fight, you kind of like, okay, Orihime is about to get bodied, but she might come out and win, or she might come out and survive. No, you kind of look at Asuna like, all right, she's probably gonna win this fight, or at least be helpful. But then something's gonna happen, and she turns into the damsel in distress again. So it, like the character from Devil's a Part-Timer, which my brother put me on, is kind of similar to that. somewhat. I gotta still peep the new season, so we gotta see.
Okay.
But somewhat. But like, if you were damsel in distress, can you even like fight?
I think it depends on how we view a damsel in distress, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, if you ask me personally, damsel in distress is like, oh, you have no ability to even defend yourself. It's just like it's Peach. You know what I mean? It's Princess Peach. Like she's captured 1 billion times by Bowser, son. Like that's a damsel in distress. She has no form of just being able to be like no, at least for a second. Mario saves her, leaves the castle, and then by the time he's in the front of the castle, Peach is already captured. So that is a damsel in distress to me. So I feel like if you can fight, not a damsel in distress. It just sucks that you keep running into motherfuckers that's just stronger than you.
All I keep thinking about is the Family Guy thing where it was like you get captured by a thing that goes on a salad. Yeah, you're making me want to play Mario because I haven't played Mario in a minute, but everyone's talking Spider-Man 2 right now, so I'm gonna text my brother-in-law and see if he played it because
man, I want to buy a fucking PS5, but I don't want to buy a PS5.
Because part of that is because your loyalty to Xbox. You got too much loyalty to Microsoft.
No,
you bow before the god of Microsoft.
Not at all. Like it's just not worth me buying like a whole PS5 to play a few games. Don't get me wrong. But I really want to play fucking God of War. I really want
my
to play
brother-in-law
Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, my brother-in-law swears by God of War.
God of War is one of the best franchises of all fucking time.
I've seen that God of War. I've seen that God of War. You would love God of War. You should probably get God of War. I'm not even.
I can't because I don't have a fucking PS5 and I don't want to spend fucking $500 to $600 to play like 3 games, bro. I'm furious.
God, but what if they're like the best games of your life? What if you play them and they change your life?
Bro, and then what I'm gonna do with that PS5 afterwards?
Play another life-changing game?
Yeah, get me out. That's why I have a fucking PC, bro. Because like most games do come out for PC. You know what I mean? And I can play these games. I can have everything that I want right then and there.
So why don't do some of these games come out?
No, they're fucking Sony exclusives.
They're exclusives. That's right. That's
why it's so stressful. Like I don't want to buy a whole
you're in pain.
Like PlayStation 5 because to play these games, fucking stress. So annoying.
I mean, would you, if you were, let's just say, if you were to get a PS5, what game would you play first? Would it be the Spider-Man franchise?
Oh, God of War. I was playing God of War in fucking like beginning of high school, cause like you know what I'm saying, like, and for it to come to where it is now, the graphics, the fighting, the technique, everything, just watching this game's progression has been just one of the most marvelous things, and I haven't been able to play like the last fucking 2. It's pain. It's pain.
I can tell you though, when you do when you do play it, I know you're gonna love it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's just
but obviously, Spider-Man will be right after.
I mean, everybody's playing it, so I'm just gonna get all my info from watching everybody else play it because I don't got a PS5 either. But I'm way more of a PC gamer. I'm way more than a PC gamer than anything else. But oh man, AU man, we've been going for a little bit.
We've been going.
Yeah, we've just been going for a little bit.
Did you catch up with One Piece?
Yeah, of course I did.
How do you feel about the new Admiral?
Okay, so here's the thing. This is where Twitter can sometimes get annoying. I haven't gotten spoilers of what he does, but I've gotten enough spoilers that he is a problem. If that makes any sense. Like I still don't know like his power. I guess it's the flower thing, the sucking people dry thing.
Yeah, he sucked them motherfuckers dry. that was absolutely nuts.
So I definitely think there's something to that. But I also, if I'm gonna be honest, I also really feel like he's just going to be the kind of admiral that it's remember the vice admiral that we got when we first got to with Shibodi, and they came in with all the oh my god,
is that how you say that island's name?
What, Shibodi?
Yeah,
that's how I've always said it. Is that not how you say it?
I don't remember H.
Now I gotta see it. No, I'm not beating these.
Bro,
Like
no way.
EJ can't read allegations.
Bro,
What is happening?
no way.
Yo, come on. I'm trying here, bro. Don't do that.
My boy. Ain't no H in there.
Yo, stop. Yo, wait. Yo, hold on. Now we got to do this. Now we got to do arcs. Let's see. Hold on. How you spell this drink? Now
it's Sabaody.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, but that's still Shabbat. Isn't that Shabbat? Okay. All right. We're going.
Hold on.
Because I'm gonna make sure. Because like I know the arc, but you know the arc I'm talking about. I'm trying to make a point. Yeah, Sabaody. Okay, Sabaody. According to Google, it's Sabaody. So I'm not too far off. So I'm not too far off.
Nah.
My point being is the pirate that came in with the pirate vice admiral. I hope I'm right too. Shut up.
You're right. I hope there is an H in there. I hope I'm wrong.
There is no H in there. I'm looking at it now. There is no H.
No,
in there,
I mean like maybe you say it like that.
Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Y'all gotta let me know if I'm wrong.
Somebody let us know so I can I will feel terrible clowning him for this.
But when Kuma came in, and Kuma, like all the Kumas, I should say, and they were with like that one vice admiral. That's kind of how it feels to me, where it's like, oh wow, something really big and important happens for Luffy and the crew, and then this really crazy admiral comes in that we don't know about, and well, before it was a vice admiral, but now we're at the stakes now where they just sending admirals at them. That is going to turn into
orders.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Because he jammed the signal.
Yeah, he
jammed the signal and then went. But I mean, I still think it's going to be one of those things where it ends up being them trying to figure out where the next fight is going to be and like what are they going to do next. But they got to fight their way through this guy who's going to just show up and be unhinged. He's going to be super unhinged.
I don't know. He seems pretty calm. He seems really like level-headed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, obviously he's a knucklehead, but like he seems level-headed.
I think he seems level-headed is not the right word I would use. I would say he seems battle-tested. In that,
I feel like you would have to be if you're an admiral, but
no, I don't know. Maybe not always. I know I get admirals; they got but I don't know. Maybe not always. Maybe they got some real crazy power.
All right, I guess.
You wouldn't.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
So I mean, what do you think? What do you think of the vice admiral? Or the new admiral? What's your thoughts?
I mean, he's clearly intelligent. He got there and immediately was like, "Yo, y'all niggas too fucked up to even fight me." Mm-hmm. Like it saw it and they still did it. And he's like, "I told y'all, suck this nigga dry." And it was like, "Yeah, well, it's over now." Like it was clean cut. Yes, were they fucked up? 100%. But he called it and then he executed it like perfectly. They're dead.
Yeah, no, they are. They're dead. I think they got wiped out
because I was happy to see them alive.
Yeah, but they had to. I think they had to go. Although I'll say this, my best moment from the last like One Piece episode wasn't this past the final one, the one right before when they were like coming off of the battle, when they were talking about where they were gonna bury everyone, and Marco was like, "Dang, I survived again." Like, and I just remember thinking of being like, "Dang, Marco."
No, bro, I told you, them getting disbanded was like the worst thing.
Oh, so this came all the way back around to hating Ace. That's where it all came back. We went from Wano all the way back around. All the way back around. One thing you will always say about AU is that he is consistent in his hatred for Ace. He is consistent.
Fuck him. Rest in peace, bozo.
Yo, that's crazy. We didn't not now. I ain't no more part of this. I ain't a part of this at all. But yo, man, excuse me. Oh my god, my chest.
Oh my god.
I think we all said, bro, we about to slide on up in here. We have no hot take this week. We're gonna get back on the hot takes though.
Oh wait, I gotta do something. Sorry, before we go. Because T had asked me to give like some of my favorite anime characters, and I did not respond. So let me do it here. So I can get that out of the way, please. Give me like
shout
2 or
out
3
TMB
minutes.
from
Shout
those
out
anime girls.
those anime girls. So I already told you Edward Elric. That's all the way up there. But this is in no particular order because it's hard for me to do like a top 5 for characters. Natsu, oddly enough, is going to be in there. Love Natsu. I think one of the most knuckleheaded motherfuckers of all time, even over Naruto. And then since we're on the Naruto topic, I gotta go and put my boy Jiraiya in there. Love Jiraiya. OG Sensei for me. I know everybody loves Kakashi, but Jiraiya was my guy.
And yet you gave me crap for getting on Jiraiya's bus. I'm just saying.
I'm still not getting on his bus, bro. It's not just him. I can understand if it was just him. It was a whole entire bus full of perverts.
I'm gonna get wisdom. All right.
I'm happy for you. Let me see. Who else do I have? I got Kenpachi Zaraki. That's my guy. We love him to death. And Ukiota. I think they're like tied for best characters for me. Let me see. Low key, before they fucked up Promised Neverland.
That's a big before.
Yes. Who do you think I got? Who do you think I got there?
The sister.
He would be absolutely correct because goddamn was she a G. Yeah. I loved her to death. I cannot remember her name if I'm going to be honest with you, but the sister of the 3, the trio.
Oh, you're talking about Emma?
Yeah, Emma. There we go.
Thank you. No, I thought you was talking about the sister that was chasing them down during the game of tag.
Oh hell no, she was creepy as fuck. But I'm happy she went out like a G though. I was like, go get them bitches. No, I was talking about Emma. Thank you, because my brain was going crazy. Nope, I loved Emma. She was a G. She held it down, kept everything together. She was the backbone, the spine. Let me see some other super big favorites. I got a lot of Full Metal favorites, so I'm not even gonna say any more of that. I mean, I gotta throw my boy Yusuke in there. Urameshi has to go in there. Man's really a goat. And then I'm gonna go Vasta Stampede, and I'm gonna leave it with there. There's a bunch of other things I could say, but Vasta Stampede, I'll finish it off with that.
And yet you won't watch.
I'm not watching it.
You won't watch Stampede. You won't watch Trigun Stampede. Even though I've said Trigun Stampede is really good.
I'm happy for you.
One of these days, my boy. One of these days. But yo, AU man, we about to slide on up out of here. Like we said, no hot take for y'all this week, but we got hot take coming for y'all next week. Got a couple of things coming down the pike over the next couple of weeks.
The pike?
But the pike. That's actually how you said it. They corrected me at work. Don't even try it.
You killing motherfuckers?
Yeah, apparently that's the term. Because I used to say pipe, but like they literally like I got corrected at work. So like apparently that's the thing.
No
so yeah,
way,
pike.
bro.
Google it. Google it. Coming down the pike. Pike.
Now that I think about it, that does make sense because a pike is where you put a head.
So I guess that's how that works. But yo, man, hey, you got anything you want to leave the people with before we slide?
It is, coming down the pike. But it's also like Pike Way too, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yo,
damn, bro, you just ruined like a whole thing.
I ain't do nothing. I'm speaking correctly. I ain't do nothing.
Wow.
Yo, man, you got anything else you want to leave the people with before we slide?
Yeah, I already know. It's always room on the couch.
Always room. And as always, listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. Rate us, review us. Check us out on our socials, on Twitter, on IG, and on TikTok at Couch Stealers. And subscribe to the Couch Stealer YouTube and hit that notification bell so you know when we drop something brand spanking new. All right, y'all. We appreciate you as always. We outie. Always room. Convention season is upon us. Whether you're hitting the panels or hanging out with your favorite content creators, planning for faster, more efficient hydration is essential. Liquid IV has you covered while you prep that cosplay, get ready for your favorite events, and recover after the weekend. So AU, what do you love most about Liquid IV?
Now, listen, I don't get hangovers, but I do wake up extremely groggy.
That is not a joke. I do wake up groggy, but I do not get conventional hangovers. I'm tired. I'm groggy from the dehydration. Liquid IV is one of the things I buy every time I'm going to drink. Maybe one before I go to sleep. Maybe one when I wake up too. Honestly, it keeps me refreshed, keeps me hydrated after a night of going hard.
Yo, I appreciate that, man. One stick of Liquid IV in 16 ounces of water hydrates you 2 times faster and more efficiently than water alone. It comes in 12 delicious, refreshing flavors to keep your hydration routine exciting. It contains 5 essential vitamins, including vitamin C, with 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. Made with premium ingredients, it's non-GMO and free from gluten, dairy, and soy.
Get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code CouchStealers at checkout. That's 20% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code CouchStealers at liquidiv.com.